I haven't had that happen in a super long time. I feel like it always happens in the super late night or super early morning. It's live now, right? Yeah, it seems to be. I posted a fire emoji, but it probably didn't go through. How much of my option select explanation got through? Ooh, look at that. I think that's -5. Get him? Yeah, fuck your backdash. That's pretty daring, too. No, that's not daring. That was the regular one. That was like a fairly ordinary thing to do. Poison is slightly minus on a blocked flip kick, so the opponent has 2 frames or so to commit to something, which there was a backdash. Oh my. Oh, meaty fireball would have been pretty good there, I think. She can't actually wake up ultra at meaty fireball, because her ultra will just neutralize the fireball. Yep. Okay, well. I had a 1 nanosecond explanation for what crouch teching was, and then I saw it go down. The backflip. That's actually really bad, because the opponent can move forward and scroll the screen, and then your backflip recovers into the fireball. It didn't happen there. It's not without its uses, because backflip is, I think, frame 1 invincible. You don't see it almost ever. Very good players do a decent amount. Poison's got a worse one, I guess, so she's got an actual reversal too. I often forget that Poison has that. Remember when Kenzo had it in 13? All that white, there it goes. Punished. Some white loss there too. He had the EX drill to pick up that combo. That's an annoying thing Rose has to deal with. If you're comboing from a light, you've got to go into, I think, lighter medium drill. And the ranges where that works are pretty narrow. If you're comboing from low strong, you can use any drill, but a lot of ranges the heavy drill won't combo. And then like the light drill won't like go far enough. And like the medium drill won't go far enough or whatever. There's a lot of things that can go wrong. So you've got to end an EX drill at certain ranges of low strong, or else it won't have a completion at all. Elena's quite strong here. Ooh. You don't need to be super predictive about your slides. I guess he was pretty close. Usually you can just slide on reaction to Rose's fireballs, because the light one doesn't travel super fast and the heavy one has a lot of startup. That is about exactly what you do. Elena heals. He was caught in the worst possible position. Starting a focus right as the heal started. This is pretty good for Rose right now. I don't like it. It might work. Oh, it worked. I wouldn't have fucked around with that. That was like his only thing he could have done there to punish that jump, I think. And he definitely set up for Elena to do the jump. It's all very calculated for him. I only didn't like it because, well, I don't like it because Ultra 1 can be kind of picky about getting a faraway jump like that. But I didn't like it because it was like, you know, if it didn't work, he died. Oh, is this how you play Elena? This is not going to be very strong at all. I take a reset here. Yeah, exactly. Oh, this kills. He kills. No, it was just level 3 focus. Oh, you did the wrong punish. You're way too close, you can't slide. That was a punish. That far away, it's easy. Yeah. Elena could have slid it. 90% sure. Elena slide is pretty busted. That was a hard one. It's not the one you usually OS in that kind of context. No ADC, just taking the hard knockdown. He had like good damage to BF ADC'd that. Most Elena players don't use even close to the optimal combos. I certainly didn't. Elena has a lot of really annoying links, to be honest. Sako did some of them, but he didn't even do them all, especially not in tournaments. Oh, look at that. He gets a heal too. This is a full heal. That's like Elena's only full heal setup, just so you know. That super is quite rewarding to land, isn't it? This matchup is okay. It's in Elena's favor, and she has good punishes for a lot of Honda's stuff. But the damage differential is pretty high. Elena's good against most charge characters, because the way that her low overhead mix-up works kind of bullies down charge. Honda has his invincible reversal on back charge, which is better for him, but still not great. Honda has super high burst damage in this matchup, but when Elena plays correctly, I think it's really good for her. Not like super good, but I think it's Elena's win pretty comfortably. In 6-4 at least. I didn't get the link. I don't know that fucking stand jab on block. Honda's frame data is usually really bad. Just took the meter. I was wrong. He allowed a full heal because of that. Just approach. Approach and watch for the jump. If he didn't commit to the Oicho, he could have headbutted the full heal on reaction, which would have been something. Elena still would have gotten net health. But a lot less. That's really bad. He didn't get punished for it though. I think Elena was going for the full heal again. Super greedy. That was not a punish though. Elena could have just faked the heal and then immediately punished that EX headbutt. Elena can punish any headbutt now because of really easily because of the super, but I'll doubt we'll see that. He already spent it. Elena has a 4-frame super that goes about half screen. Most of the Elena players don't even touch it. This guy, you haven't used it once, is already pretty weird. Ooh. I don't remember if you take double damage, but you get double ultra meter compared to a regular focus when red focusing something, which is kind of cool. So he, even though he didn't get anything from that, he got like a ultra pretty quickly. That being said, now here he is. That's not a punish. Elena went for full heal again, I think. We didn't get to see it. Honda's anti-backdash OS is usually just his fucking crouched up whiffing and the hands coming out anyway. He has one. He can do like low short into towards roundhouse or something. It's not great. Most characters in this game don't have great like ways to punish backdashes, which is why people backdash so much. Cute combo. That was like undroppable. OS Ultra works a bit. He was using Ultra 2, which is not in any way good to catch a backdash. Ultra 1 can catch a backdash. Elena's backdash is above average. It's probably, I don't remember if it's top 5 or not. It's around there. It's one of the better ones. It's got decent invincibility and decent distance. And it resolves pretty quickly. Yeah. Naturally, that wasn't a punish on the healing, but he got that mix up because of the healing. It's rarely a factor, but Elena is like minus, I guess, by going for healing. Nice. You have unusual combos on Zingy from the corner after Spin Scythe. Ultra 1 works as well. Oh, that was wrong! All you have to do was let that rock, it was over. Right here. If this is heavy Link's Tail, right here, he just had to not FADC it and it would have chipped out. It might have been medium, I guess. Damn, that's sad. I'd be tired as fuck right now if I was you. I think Elena's strong, but like I feel like skill matters. Anti-air staying fierce. I never fucked around with that in this matchup. Anti-airing is definitely an issue in this matchup. I wonder if that's the solution. Oof. Dan versus Balrog. I've heard certain Balrog players say they don't like that. Dan's got a lot of minus everywhere, so you would think Balrog's jab would be pretty nice. But I think Balrog has to block a lot against Dan. Because anti-airs, I don't know, Crouch Fierce doesn't reply to Jump Dan Kicker or something very well. You think I know a single Dan matchup? Dan hates anyone who can punish -2. He kinda hates anyone who can punish -2. Because it means he can't use harder EX Dan Kick on block. Not a huge issue though. Which is annoying. I want to say that Dan's worst matchups are grapplers, but I don't even know that. But like, come on, it's Dan. There's like no like sources to pull from. Because there are no Dan players, there's like one. That might have been a punish. I don't think so. Didn't get anything from that heal because of that. Sephrix Omega Dan is even that good, to be honest. But Omega Dan is quite a good character. He's not I think he's probably still worse than the other Shadows, but he's not way worse. He might be better than Ken. He's not as good as Ryu, I don't think. Oof. That comboed. And his quick ass towards medium kick. Imagine being able to get a jump medium kick. Imagine being able to get a jump medium and then land and combo and overhead. Must be nice. I think from that headbutt he could have punished with the X mount smash. I went for the autocorrect and missed it. That was a well-angled jump, I think. Ooh, max! Well, that's not even max. And it can do better than that. That was good though. It's whatever. It feels good to play. There's some weird stuff, but most people just don't use the weird stuff. Like Ryu stand jab is a fucking weird phenomenon, but why do you see it? Elena's standing forward. There's like janky normals everywhere. That was a whiff punish. He could have come down with something better. This is like fucking third strike Elena right here. You got the link, that's the 2-frame link. EX uppercut FADC crouch jab. Very important link for her combos. Oh, the read. And what was that even supposed to be? What was the plan here? It was like a failed ultra, but he didn't have an ultra there. He might have. Yes, you can link crutch hard kick from standing jab, but he can also do it from crouching jab. Anything from E3. Dragon's Dogma 2. That crouching jab link is a lot more feasible because crouching jab doesn't whiff on standing opponents. Nice whiff punish. It's like the easiest attack in the game, the whiff punish. But it was still nice. Oh wow, cool! He got a trade combo. That's for you. It was a weird one too. I seem to recall the frames on Towards Fierce, if it trades, are actually quite good. Oof, he can die here. That was completely the wrong combo to kill. The super was good. Oh, this I think she can block. Unless she can slide. Or not. Slide didn't look good there, I wouldn't have gone for it. I thought it worked. To get a good punish on that, you have to jump over it, and because he was recovering from a normal, he couldn't jump. Blocking was the right play for sure. Huh? Bro, Towards medium kick isn't an overhead. I'm sorry you had to find out from me. Towards strong is Evil Ryu's overhead. Towards medium kick is like a mid. EX Tatsu is -1 on block for Evil Ryu, unless it loses a hit. But the EX Tatsu from Towards medium kick is actually unsafe. That was Stand Fierce punish. Cool, you don't see that normal ever. She's got some interesting links into it, but it's super janky. It's her only cancelable heavy, but it like sucks. You like Ultra 1 here? I don't know which one I'm more afraid of. Ultra 1 probably gives him an easy punish for links. I didn't think about sweep. Ooh, bit too daring. This line is actually pulling out the super. It's cool to see. Elena's super is very good, but naturally she's super meter hungry in a million other areas. Elena's super is good, but it's like the worst way to spend her meter. Cross that medium kick into back roundhouse. That's my string. Why is this theme so good? I can barely hear it, which means you guys probably can barely hear it. Close roundhouse. That's not optimal, but it's like not too far away from optimal, and it's very easy. Stand strong into crutch fierce is optimal. To be honest, most of the overheads on Tekken side didn't look like overheads. Nice. They just took Tekken mids for a lot of characters and made them overheads. Ooh. Down back, light punch, medium punch. That shit got nerfed bad because it was stupid. The infinite was based on that move. He had 3 different versions of it, and then 3 different EX versions of it. The EX ones were just invincible. Elena versus DiCapri. It's okay. DiCapri is a pain in the ass for most everyone. Elena has a mid good range 3-frame attack and crouch jab, and a good range 3-frame attack in her light DP. And both of those are quite useful for preventing hands a little bit. But to be honest, getting that 3-frame crouch jab punish on all light hands is kind of difficult. You gotta get that frame perfect button press. So it's like nice that you have it, just hopefully it'll deter the DiCapri a little bit. But if you can't get reversal light uppercut, which is easy, and you have to go for that crouch jab punish, there's like, you know, you're highly liable to get stung or something like that. It like feels like a mix-up situation, even though it's technically an Elena punish situation. That's okay. Fireball in reaction to healing is low risk, low reward. Fast fireballs are actually pretty obnoxious for Elena. It's one of the keys you can tell if someone plays this matchup a lot. Of course, Ryu's fireball is very committal, so it's not like he can just throw it like crazy. But his hard fireball is quite strong here. She can't really slide under it on reaction, like at all. Unless he does it from like super duper far away. Ambiguous. QM for low short. Most Elena's players ignore that button. It's +3 and doesn't chain, so you've got to hit a 1-frame link out of it. And the only advantage it gives over low jab is that it's an actual low, which is nice, but you know, usually not essential. The low jabs are about controlling space and whatnot. All of Elena's lows are fantastic, but not for like the reasons you would think. Like most characters, their good lows are low forward and low short, and then they've also got a low roundhouse, and that's that. Elena's low forward and low short are like her worst lows. And you got Link's tail, which is busted. And ooh, very nice. You got the Link. Ah, see, this is so obnoxious. You can't tell which version it is. That's like a. It's so stupid that Link's tail works like that. You can just get away with the light one, the medium one like crazy, and the opponent can go for a punish, because if they try and go for a punish and it's the heavy one, they get opened up. Because even though it's a 2-block string, it's a low. They have to be holding one of the 3 down directions. You can OS your button punishes, but that just confines you to really weak punishes. Like if you don't know which version it is and you're Ryu, you can just hit down back roundhouse. Or hold down back and hit roundhouse periodically. And that'll punish a 2-hit or a 4-hit or a 1-hit. But you know, down roundhouse is not a very good punish. Weird combo. Just not to use the ultra. Oh, that could have been it. That could have been Stand Strong EX FADC Ultra. EX FADC Target Combo Ultra. I don't think that would have killed, but it would have been close. This will kill. The stream is not early. I've been streaming for the last like 7 hours. I had 1 purposeful drop and 1 accidental drop. This is not actually the next part of the video. This is like part 4. They're in the wrong order in my watch later, but it's whatever. Can sweep is like 7 frames? I don't even remember. It might be 6. It's not as good as Ryu's. Safer a little bit. Ryu's is pretty notably unsafe. Super duper minus. Anti-air stand jab. I don't like that. Of all the buttons Elena can hit to anti-air, it's like the worst one. She's a good Elena player. Pretty comfortably better than me, I would gauge. Like, a lot better. Yeah, Ken sweep, Ken Stemenos. When you sneeze and then you immediately sneeze again, that was me. Not a punish though. He did the EX Link's tail and even get a juggle. She has meterless juggles there. You can just uppercut. Going for an EX Link's tail is super weird in general. Link's tail is a really busted move, but EX Link's tail is a very fair move. Weird series of combos. This guy's got a really good sense for Elena's routes, and he's got nice execution too. Decap. DiCaprio is a really nice theme too. All the Alpha themes are good. The Relento one is actually banging. Nice. You get it? That's meaty only. Yeah, you got it. That towards medium kick is +2 on hit, and it goes up to +4 with perfect meaty. It's got 3 active frames. And you need it to be +3 to get that link to crouch jab. So we either got perfect meaty and a 2-frame link, or a not quite perfect meaty and a 1-frame link. That's pretty sexy. Very nice. I really like this decap costume. I truly believe that Elena should not have a low overhead mix-up component at all. I'm going to tell you guys how I would fix Elena. It would fix Elena in 1 second. Alright? EX mount smash, -2 on block, +1 on hit. Just kill combos from EX mount smash entirely. Just kill him. Don't even make it a comboable attack. You can even keep it fast. I don't care if it's fast. EX mount smash to crouch jab was a mistake. Crouch jab isn't a low. That's a free juggle state. It's kind of cool. I'm okay with her having Link's Tail and EX Mount Smash as 2 different, like, I don't know. I think if they slow down EX Mallet, people wouldn't even use it. I kind of like EX Mallet as just being, like, safe compared to regular Mallet, which is really unsafe if you want to use a fast one. I don't think 3S Elena would be that bad if she was stronger. Well, it depends. It depends on how they make her stronger. I think, she's held back by, parry. Her attacks are too parryable. The only way she doesn't threaten getting parried is, that car throw. And a car throw can only be so good, you know? Those just aren't very damaging. I agree. It is way too safe. But I don't think the solution is to make it more unsafe. I think the solution is to remove the reward from it. It's annoying because it gives her some nice quality of life too, but it's quality of life I could live without. She gets like super consistent combos using EX Mallet Smash. No matter where she connects. Cancel the EX Mallet Smash, leaves her point blank. Hold on. There I am. No, the fundamental problem is with her footsies and her mix-up, I feel. Not her health and damage. She beats almost every character in neutral, and that's okay. But she's too rewarded for it. In third strike, she just got like one-off hits. And that was that. You had to play her like that. Oh, T-Hawk sucks. That's why we comboed Aspire. Yeah, Evil Ryu's a lot less of a counter pick character. He's just generally very well rounded. Oof, good trade for T-Hawk. Whoa! It whiffed and then he whiff punished it like instantly. Fortunate for T-Hawk, he easily could have lost that. He had no idea that Sting was coming. No, I don't like that though. I hate characters like that where it's like, oh, their options are busted but they got less health. I don't hate it, but like it doesn't feel like the right solution. It's not fun. I'm offering to lower the damage just by removing one of her combo routes. That'll lower her damage. That as well. To justify healing, it would be kind of like, you know. I think probably hard Link's Tail shouldn't have FADC on its third hit either. I think all Link's Tails you should have to decide whether you want the FADC or not by the second hit. I think health balancing is kind of lazy, and it also like it works really badly against. It works really badly for characters who have some fair matchups and some slanted matchups, which is very much what Elena is. A health nerf is going to affect her in every single matchup. Right now, Elena's got like some 5-5s and then like some 7-3s. So to take down her HP like low enough that the 7-3s become 5-5s, the 5-5s become shitty. It's better just to address the things that give her 7-3s in the first place. Nice. Oh yeah. DiCapri's a strong consideration for the best ultra double in the game, I feel. The TC. I think that TC doesn't knock down, right? That particular one. Far strong, far fierce. I think it's kind of minus. Like even on hit it's kind of minus. It's like -3 on hit, -7 on block or something like that. You pretty much never see it except certain matchups where characters can't do anything about it, like this one. And break and focus. It's very common. You see it for like whiff punishing stuff too. DiCapri actually has a surprisingly hard time breaking focus, considering how good most of her options are. Her best is a cancel 2 hands, but you know, you gotta be ready for that at all times. Her next best is that TC. Sting is like her armor breaker, and it's not a good armor breaker because you need both down charge and it doesn't have that much range. So you need like down charge plus a read. Got it. Meaty link. That looked like regular roundhouse, not back roundhouse. Maybe an execution error, maybe just the one you wanted. She can DP that. Or that. That was a better option because DP would have traded with it. I think. I said DP, I was immediately thinking of like Ultra. Because I'm rusty and not practicing bad. I was thinking like he can Ultra that. But I wasn't thinking about it like Elena's tools. I was like thinking about it like, you know, any character would be able to Ultra that. Ultra would be the right play there. I was like, well, Elena could, you know, do something invincible herself. But of course, Fireball invincible. There you go, there it is. That was a close one, so it was pretty easy for him to use the light uppercut. You got 5 frames to put in the light uppercut versus 1 frame to hit that crouch jab. EX pound, he didn't have the meter. EX pound is optimal there. Focus crumple backdash, EX pound uppercut uppercut. Unusual combo. But I think it's the right one. Forte low-key top 10. He's always getting the right version of hands. He's a good DiCapri. Yeah, it'll be low-key for the rest of this game's life. We're the only ones who know. Less than Peppa die. And not the worst. It's very obnoxious to try and punish Quesadilla Bomb. That's pretty good. I thought she just had Roundhouse, but she did the run slide and it worked. That's better because you get the knockdown. Nah, I don't think so. I have trouble naming a character even after top 5. And my top 5 isn't quite what a lot of people's would be. I'm not even sure I'd put Seth as top 5, which a lot of people do. I think I would put Yun. I think it's probably Evil, Ryu, Elena, Yun. That's top 3. It's a list I like. I like to put Ken somewhere up there, but I don't usually see that. Most people agree Ken is good, but people are really split onto where. Some people put him as high as top, some people put him as low as mid. There weren't that many Ken players. It's like Momochi most of the time. And then fucking Crystalitarian. Ooh, look at that, no interaction. Combo knots. Key-Bomb is like the most buffed move in all of Ultra. Cody's like probably low. And maybe bottom. I think Cody's like the worst OK character. The characters who are worse than Cody are like actually bad. Cody's just like flawed. Akuma, I'm gonna say yes. Evil Ryu and Ken, I would say yes to both. Ibuki, I will probably say yes. Elena and Seth and Yana, I would probably say yes. DiCaprio, I would say yes for sure. DiCaprio's like top 3, I think, actually. I forgot about her. I don't think most people would say Adon at all. And to be honest, I think that even with all those characters who were locks, I think El Fuerte could be better than a couple of them. I like Poison too. She's probably up there. These are definitely the stronger characters in the game. Poison was very slept on. I can't even think of a Poison main. She hadn't played Poison a little bit. There was someone else who had like a side Poison. Oof. Ibuki's definitely not as bad as a lot of people think. Those characters are okay. I don't even think Abel's okay, to be honest. I don't think Abel's that good. I think Geef... I don't know. Geef is a hard call. Viper's pretty good, but she's not like, you know. I like Faye though. I probably wouldn't call Faye or Rose. Faye probably high tier. Rose I'd probably say mid. Cammy. Oh baby, Cammy. Cammy's pretty good. Oof. Cammy top 10. Fuerte is definitely better than all 3 of those characters, to be honest. Faye's the only one who comes close in my opinion. I actually think there's very little busted about Rose. Or even that strong about Rose. Obviously the backdash is good. She's got like a pretty strong but fair neutral. Close medium kick is really nice. Got a very pure mix up there, although not a very damaging one. Combos from close medium kick are okay. They're not super strong. And the mix-up is with throw, which, you know, is like 100, 140 or whatever. Forte doesn't really, he's not, I don't know if I'd call him like a beat characters kind of character. He's just generally strong. He's got combos from overhead. He's got like a 4-frame ultra. He's got an infinite. Not an actual infinite. Quesadilla bomb is invincible and safe and fucking, well, it's not always safe. It's punishable, but like the punish is often a mix-up, and it can also be FADC'd. And some characters can't punish it at all. And he's got a wall bounce on counter hit, which is pretty nice for an invincible attack. And then you got like, you know, on top of all that, you've got like the Oki that he's had since vanilla. Infinite isn't practical, it's literally off of any stand fierce. There are a lot of Alfarte players who could get 6 or 7 reps as of Ultra, like with regularity. Key bomb isn't situational at all, you can hold it with like no downside. He's got like the best movement in the game in neutral, although he can't like get in for free all the time. He's not always trying to get in. His wake up options aren't great. I'll give you that. He literally has an overhead into like Q-bomb combo now. I forget what it is. Towards medium kick, crouch jab, stand short, low forward, Q-bomb release. He can just get a full conversion out of an overhead, and it's like a good ass overhead. Nice. Key-bomb in general gives him conversions in places where he never had conversions for the entire lifespan of the game. It's just, well, you look at like the pancake, and that's like the Sosada press. That's like 100 damage or whatever. I'm gonna remind you of the entire player of Pepadai. The thing about Alfarte is that no one played him. Literally, like, there's no downside to holding roundhouse as Alfarte. You don't lose anything for it. I'm not even sure if you lose anything for holding forward. The thing about Abel is he's always been the same character for like 5 versions. Fuerte didn't have like a lot of basic functions until Ultra. Also, to be 100% honest, I wouldn't call Abel's neutral that great. It's definitely his weak area. There are definitely some parallels between Viper and Forte. That was nice. That was a good reply. That would have lost to a pancake, though. EX run away. Abel's neutral is fucking on block, wheel kick, and step kick. And Liz. Nice and short. Might work. That almost fell out. Pretty fast ultra, it's like 4 frames. I don't remember the exact amount. Oh yeah. You can just get a pancake. And all of a sudden your fucking vortex starts. It's good in the sense that it's rewarding on hit. I'm just saying it's like all there is. And it's got like a super specific range. Well, it's not super specific, I'm just saying like once you're out of it, you're out of it. It's not huge. It theoretically creates a good situation for him following. But that's theoretically. That's if your character doesn't have a 3-frame normal. If they do have a 3-frame normal, like, they can just hit it. Oh yeah. Tricky. That could have been an elbow drop. Cool. You can link out of guys overhead, but I don't remember the rules. In Omega, you have an extra plus frame if it's from EX run. In Ultra, I think you don't. I like how you listed Viper as like a top tier character, now you're saying even Viper is better. Viper's a lot better than Abel, I think. I don't think any of the grapplers are that good in USF4. I think Geef is probably the best one. I've never seen fucking a Viper player combo from towards strong. Forte, it's like you see them complete the combo more often than you see them like not, even if they're just going for a bunch of crouch jabs. Forte's works at any range, at any timing. Good. I think Forte's is faster too. It doesn't telegraph as much. Oh, whoa. Ooh, look at that. That was cool. I forgot that was a thing. DiCaprio's Oki is truly disgusting. Or not like what she has having Oki, but her like wake up mix up is truly disgusting. It's like better than Key Bomb in terms of reward. It's a lot more punishable. It's faster. For the record, you won't see Forte's wall bounce very often. If it invincibility through something, it won't be a counter hit. He gets a fuck ton of damage when it happens. If you get like wall bounce EX quesadilla bomb into stand roundhouse into leg throw, that literally does 400 for 1 bar. It's like pretty gross just how strong it is. Fuerte's damage is actually pretty high in general. The thing is, a lot of his Oki stuff has like no follow-up. Even wall bounce key bomb into key bomb works. That's not what you're saying, but that's like a more typical follow-up. Oof. Key bomb is like unwhiff punishable too, but that's kind of irrelevant because it will rarely whiff because it moves so quickly. It gives him ridiculous like screen presence actually. It's like a good empty cancel. What does it punish? It's very fast for how fucking far it travels. What do you mean it's only punishable if you get jumped in on? It's committal. There's a lot of things that can go wrong. You can get backdashed, it can get fucking on block, she's gotta commit to stuff to fucking make it safer. That was cool. The exercise mode is -2. Go look up the frame data and tell us all what it is. You might be surprised. I said it has invincibility, but Key Bomb has invincibility. I think EXI's mode is maybe a better move, but don't get me wrong. But that's like Viper's entire fucking thing. And Viper has a lot of stuff to justify that. Is it -2? I remember it being really worse than that. I remember it being like -15. What am I thinking of? Oh, regular. I'm just thinking of regular. Delete Viper. I don't know, it doesn't feel as bad because it's less you have to anticipate. There's no solid mix-up into EX Seismo. Viper has solid mix-ups, but it'll just be like stuff like cross-up burn kicks, which isn't super rewarding. Now Fuerte has a lower and overhead that both go into Key Bomb no problem, but it's not even like, you know, that's not even like the deal breaker. The thing about Key Bomb that makes it good isn't even fucking its invincibility or its ridiculous fucking recovery for the fucking distance it bounces off. It's El Fuerte's ability to actually complete combos. He was already a balanced character when he couldn't complete combos. Whoa, did we just see that link? I went back too far. Yeah, he went for stand roundhouse. And he got it. He got everything. And it just didn't work. He did it right and it didn't work. Probably doesn't work on crouching DiCaprio. Stand roundhouse, crouch jab, crouch strong is 2 1-frame links. But it's technically damage optimal. Very rare to see that. Most Elena players don't go for it. It's not preparation. You can literally always hold roundhouse. There's no downside. He doesn't lose anything from holding roundhouse. You keep on saying that. He doesn't lose focus attack. He has no meaningful attacks off of roundhouse except slide, and you can just, you know, if you're trying to get like, if you're trying to get his crouch roundhouse as a wake up option, you're probably not holding it then. If you're like planning the sweep, and even if you are, you can just run, stop, sweep, which is what El Fuerte players do anyway. He uses no hard version of fucking his only other special move that starts with a kick, which is the leg throw. He either does any version in combos or the EX version as an anti-air. There's no, it doesn't matter. There's no downside. There's no loss. It's not, it doesn't take very long to charge at all. It's literally like faster than Zonk. It's like a few seconds. To have it, you need to hold it for like a second and a half. To have it at the max level is like, I forget. It's like charging a Zonk to level 3. But you don't need the max level to complete a combo. It just makes it travel farther. It just makes it better in neutral. EX version doesn't even have versions.
This is the last round. Fight! The scales have tipped. Underway. Where did that come from?
DiCaprio was still mashing. I wonder if that's a thing. This Elena player has those. He's super clean about it. Nah, he went for the whiff punish. That was like the best he could have done too. Reversal 3-frame attack. That was such a sick whiff punish, holy cow. These whiff punish sustain fierce and neutral. Counter hit overhead. I think Elena, I mean, DiCaprio's overhead doesn't get any extra frames on counter hit, but I could be wrong. There are a few overheads in this game like that. I don't remember if DiCaprio's is one of them. Oh. SF5 now has cabs, so I don't know if that would even be a factor. I think the real question is popular among whom. Obviously, anyone who like frequents arcades is gonna play what's at arcades, which does include a lot of the JP fighting game scene. He went for the gold with that combo.
Are you ready? Fight!
Super recently. One of the reasons we've had radio silence for season 4 was they were working on the cabs. It was literally within the last few months. I couldn't give you a hard date though. Like within the last half year, I think. Street Fighter V Type Arcade is the actual name.
And the battle continues. Fight! This fighter is in the zone.
that links naturally. It's easier if you get that meaty, but it's a 1 frame link already. I think frames don't translate to seconds the way that whatever fucking move list. I mean, theoretically, 6 seconds. Well, that'd be 5 seconds for 300 frames. But, I think it doesn't actually work like that. Even though, like, it should. Guile's Sonic Booms are listed as charging in, like, 45 frames or something like that, but it's definitely not, like, 3/4 of a second to get a Sonic Boom. I caught a backdash. I'm like alarmed that wasn't a whiff punish. I'm not sure that was worth the 2 bars at the end. I really hate this matchup for the way that DiCaprio recoils. It's like really fucking annoying. DiCaprio's crouching her box is probably the most broken thing currently in the game. Hello. Here in. Did I miss some good DiCaprio Elena? Oh, he went for the ultra. You might have to do that there. Sting works. He could have air thrown, I guess. He could have just jumped an air thrown. I don't know if you can always get TC into Sting. I don't know if that works mid-screen. It definitely works in the corner. Huh? EX Seismo isn't invincible till active frames? I thought it was. It's definitely throwable. But I've seen Viper be invincible through stuff. Look at that! That was cool. Oh, that kind. For whatever reason, I thought you meant like invincible once active frame start. I'm just high. That's like a lot. It'd be nice if it was longer. The fact that it's a low is like almost a non-factor for Viper, since her only overhead is reactable.
Are you ready? Fight!
In all the contexts where he uses Q-Bomb, it's like not a it's not a downside to have to charge it. It just means he can't spam it, but you wouldn't be spamming it anyway. In the same way that Viper wouldn't be spamming EX Seismo.
These fighters are really evenly matched.
The thing about KCD bomb that really makes it strong is it gives him a full conversion from an overhead, it gives him a full conversion from a low, it gives him a better ender from run stop fears. The fact that it's good in neutral is just obnoxious. I definitely think, I think EX Seismo is better than EX Quesadilla Bomb, but I definitely think EX Seismo is a lot worse than EX Quesadilla Bomb in neutral. Seismo's range isn't that great. You are a sitting duck if it whiffs. It's only like half screen. It's like not even half screen, it's like a third screen. When are they going to make the SUV in this game into a playable character? What is the car in this game? I don't even remember. It's like a real car.
Pick up the pace.
A Civic. I don't remember that. I thought it was like a big car. It looked like a Civic in fucking 2. Ooh. That was a punish, huh? Avoid safe jumps. That's like a worse version of her hard knuckle feint, which already does that. Except hard knuckle feint is like twice as fast. It's like way faster. Either way, she has ways to beat safe jumps. Well, I shouldn't even say beat, just not block, since she'll be minus at the end of the day either way. In fact, she might still be punishable if you do it from EX Seismo. I think this is one of Honda's worst matchups, but don't quote me on that. Good lord. How hard do you have to be feeling yourself that that's your play? That, like, Kami just got all that momentum and it just went to his head. He's like, I've been making him block for like 10 seconds. The EX drill will fucking work somehow. Now EX drill will chip out, I think. If he gets a dive kick, a regular drill will chip out. Oh, anti-air roundhouse sucked. A safe jump can only even be hitting you for like a few frames. Most safe jumps are either 3 or like, well, most safe jumps only hit you for 2 frames, or else they're not safe jumps anymore. You have to be able to land. There's no like hyperactive air attacks you have to be able to dodge, and if they are, then just hard Thunder Knuckle will beat them because they'll stay midair because they're hyperactive. Optimal EX hands follow up is low forward into headbutt, but it's like rarely available. I didn't just see what he did. I was looking at chat. Yeah, that's what he did, then it was optimal. I don't consider Viper's wake up options to be that good, all things considered. Hard Thunder Knuckle by itself is probably the best one. Her backdash is perfectly adequate. EX Seismo has some invincibility, loses to throws. And it's not... I guess it could be hit too, but I'm never really looking for that. Double hands is like something. That first dive kick hit so high, I don't think he had a combo. He might have, but he just used it to reset, and then it got another fucking dive kick. EX dive kick is so good in this game. The only balancing factor is that she can't just do them. It doesn't have that good of a success rate. It's just very safe and pretty rewarding. And a very pure mix-up with a throw. It's not like every EX dive kick you do is going to work. It's just really like, you know, it's one of them no downside kind of moves. Oh, that was a good punish too. Ooh. Oh, yeah. He started far away. I'm surprised he even got two of them. And then I'm surprised again that if he got two of them, he still fell out. That was a punish. That was nice. You can do four of those. You can literally do like button into EX hands into button to EX hands 4 times. And then another button into heavy hands into stand run house. I think that whole thing does less damage than a super, so... Might as well just do a super if you're going to spend 4 bars, but it can be a good way to spend 2. It's not, I feel like it's not available on every character. There might be some rules to it. EX hands I think is only +5. And you lose some distance every time. That jump's strong. Oh, is that a I think so. Looking clean. 7 frame ultra. Goes half screen. I mean, that's just something the opponent can't. Like, if I'm Ryu and I'm fighting a Viper and I know that she can do like fucking heavy Seismo feint on my sweep into jump roundhouse into Ultra One, I just won't do Ultra One as my fucking OS. It's not like fucking I'll do the Ultra One, she'll dodge it and then like punish me. It'll just be something that never happens in the first place. Don't get me wrong, that like controls what Ryu can do, but like, you know, I already do different OSs depending on the matchup. That's just how safe jumps work. That's why Bison's annoying, is because there's no OS that catches all his reversal options for like any character. Oh, optimal. Actually, he's not even using the fireball. He's using his raw neutral. I wonder if Chun-Li Stand Strong punishes a blocked headbutt. I don't know what the rules are with how far away EX headbutt goes. I don't think it goes different distances based on the button strength. It might be the range that Honda starts from you. It might be as close he bounces off further away. Like what frame of the headbutt hits you. Ultra was 2014, I think. I mean, honestly, you can just whiff your fucking your jump roundhouse and then land and throw. You probably landed sweet. Are we talking about catching a backdash too? Sweep would still catch the backdash. I think it would. I don't know if it would be a punish on the hard size my feint. No, but I mean a sweep would be. I think a sweep would be. I don't know if a sweep would punish the Seismo. I mean the feint. But it would catch a backdash. I think it would punish the feint. I don't know. It depends on how long the feint actually takes to elapse. Because Ryu's got a really fast sweep. 5 frames plus the 2 frames of landing. 7. I enjoy that she has to forward dash for that combo, yet it still works. This is the videos I have her out of order. So the Honda just, he won, and then that was the end of the entire video series. This is part 2, and we watched part 4 before it. For what it's worth, El Fuerte's key bomb wouldn't zip zoom away against the safe jump. That being said, El Fuerte could just EX run away in that context. You can't OS if it's absorbed. Only if it whiffs. That was not a punish. You gotta counter hit. Good recovery on that fireball. Maybe a bit too good. Oh, that was a good whiff punish too. I think he was anticipating a forward dash, but Poison actually released. That's a pretty, I wouldn't call it an easy punish, but it does punish. It's a 2-frame punish. It's hard as hell to chase away EX runaway and wake up from Forte. The only thing it really loses to is throw. Most other stuff you've got to make a read on it. Throw you don't need to make a read. That might trade. Oh, there's no trade. They didn't even trade anyway. Cool. That's usually like an OS, or not an OS, it's like a reaction thing. Is you do, when you're throwing a fireball, if you've got a super, you input the super, and then if someone tries to jump over the fireball, you do the super cancel from the fireball. And that punishes people trying to jump over fireballs. A decent number of characters can do that, but you rarely see it because you rarely see, like, people having super meters, like full super meters. Poison also benefits from having a long, I wouldn't say a long super cancel window. It's just that a lot of her fireball has that super cancel ability, I guess. A short duration in general. So the times where you're conceivably hitting the startup of the fireball, a lot of the time, a lot of the percentage of that time, it'll be super cancelable still. Very nice. Wow, that just beat EX Bird Kick clean. Oh my god, make it stop. Characters with good fireballs end up having such good corner pressure. That was a fuck up. I'm almost certain he wanted light DP there. EX Bird is pretty shitty sometimes. See, you can get a juggle here like no problem. And he also could have just not jumped, and I think you can get a... No, you can't get a DP from that. Because I think it has long as fuck recovery if you don't jump. If you jump, and then don't do anything midair, and then light DP as soon as you land, it will juggle. It's pretty tight to get. I think it's optimal. Whoa! I love you and then homo.
Let's get started. Fight!
That was a punish. Not a great one.
The fight has finally begun. Which one will emerge on top?
Level 1 focus, deadly hit frame advantage, I think, even on hit. Either crouch jab. I don't remember what deadly's 3 frames are. I think crouch jab is 3 frame. I think stand jab is 4, and I think towards jab is 4. I don't know what towards jab is, it might be slower. I think crouch jab is his 3 frame. It might be the only one. He's got a 3 frame uppercut as well, technically.
Pick up the pace. Fight!
Ooh, look at that. Big damage. Oh, I don't... he made it work. Oh... I don't really... I don't know if he wanted the dash under there. That was nice. Low short into ducking, or low jab into ducking, is normally what you do after they reach the low point of their crumple, where they'll get a reset, and then the ducking will go under or not. But he did it before she got to the low point, so he just ducked into her. And then he neutral jumped, which is not something you typically see there. It was pretty weird. But I could see it being a deliberate bait. Jump jab. That ain't combo, get out. That's that was a combo. No it doesn't. No it doesn't. It was low strong, he cancelled. Kinda hit stem roundhouse into EX ducking has a combo. Ultra? No. That's plus. Tony. Timmy. Yeah, I can see this matchup being shit. I've barely seen it. There aren't that many poisons and there aren't that many T-Hawks. T-Hawk is having trouble approaching and he's... Oh, isn't that punishable? Can't T-Hawk spin that up? I think he can. So kick is -2 and he's got that 2 from SPD. Very nice. Viper didn't respect... not Viper, Poison didn't respect that. That was like free there. It was obvious for a T-Hawk player. Viper looked like shouldn't consider it. Well, EX Drill is SPD-able too, I think. I mean EX, EX Rekka. All these move names. Yeah, that was nice. That combo too, I think. He got hit by the fireball. Very nice. Oh wow! Snatched up the heavy heavy fireball. The fake out neutral jump. Oh, uppercut. This T-Hawk's super good. I really like the way he's playing the mix-up, because he's not taking any super big risks. I mean, he is with every SPD, but, you know, they're just standard T-Hawk risks. Is this the Virgin Poison versus the Chad T-Hawk? He got a lot of meter from all that, too. Meter build in neutral looks real hard. T-Hawk. I can't even wrap my head around how good it is to give T-Hawk a size man. Being good with that medium uppercut. That's that ultra buff. It's quite nice for him. I don't think it's a deal breaker or anything. It's not like super duper amazing, but it's a lot better for it. Points in making a lot of questionable T-Hawk based decisions. Oh yeah, block 1 attack mesh DP. Alternatively, block 1 attack mesh 360. Oh, looks good. Nope, it wasn't.
Let's get started. Fight! The fight has finally begun. But it's too smart for that. All bets are off. Anything can happen now.
Hard Thunder Knuckle feint cancel or yeah, Seisma feint cancel.
Let's keep it up. Fight! And with that, the fight is officially underway.
Huh? Is the medium kick whiffing? What about Tatsu?
It's the battle of the century. Fight! And with that, the fight is officially underway. Turn it all around.
Ooh. Caught with the first hit. I wouldn't ever do medium kick there as a replayer. That'd be like a super weird thing to do. Sweet Tatsu or Ultra 1 are like the typical ones you'd see. Good lord. Where'd all Rose's health go? He was like trying to make that backdash work no matter what.
Let's keep it up. Fight! Has been recorded. This is the one we've been waiting for. The ultimate battle for supremacy has begun. Neither one can get the upper hand. Turn it all around.
I kind of want to test it now. Oh, he had uppercut there, didn't he? She might be dead. This might just hit her. Yeah. That was like a weird time to pull that out. That hasn't worked since like super.
Fight! The first hit has been recorded. This is it. The fight begins. Anything can happen now. Anything can happen now. All bets are off. Anything.
I don't remember when they nerfed it. There was a nerf and then a reversion. There was a period where it was fully invincible, and then a period where it sucked. And then maybe another period where it was fully... I feel like there was a flip-flop on that, on Rose Ultra 2 on Wake Up. Me Fireball. Yeah, there's nothing doing there. T-Hawk was dead. I don't remember the last time I opened a game to lab something based on a conversation in chat. It's kind of silly anyway, because safe jumps are not super duper common. They only have very specific setups. And Viper has an entire reversal we haven't talked about in fucking EX burn kick. Although if memory serves, it's very unsafe. Wow, let's not have fighting. Whole 30-second fight. 30-second mute. That's a nice little confirm. Yeah, I've done that. That works on Shadows. If you neutral jump after a light SPD and dive at the right timing, you'll get a cross-up dive. It's quite good. I know that setup though, so I'm usually ready for it. You can just spot when he does the dive and you'll know. It's like a character experience thing. I played this matchup a lot and I know that one. Oof. He did wake up uppercut. Probably looking for FADC. Tiag just blew through it with his own uppercut. Nice. The fireball. Yeah. What a choke. All he had to do was uppercut there. It was guaranteed. The only thing T-Hawk could do to live was EX. EX Spire. Where you could have OS uppercutted there. Hard uppercut might have punished that. I would not feel safe doing it, but I think it might have worked. Wow, that actually won. Did you know Poison can get 2 separate EX fireballs there? If you land on a heavy fireball from Poison, she can juggle not 1 but 2 fireballs. I'm getting pretty sick of this conversation, but also I still kind of want to lab Poison versus, or Viper versus Ryu. To see what the options are. Wow, that was pretty ham. We got a good punish too. That jump was daring. Ryu super can punish a fireball, so Poison actually has to be really careful using a fireball from anywhere closer than like half screen. I don't know. I think it's kind of... I'm not going to go as far as to say it's an abuse of power. But I can see how someone would watch this conversation and be tired of it. And you did specifically at him after he said don't at me. I'm not going to jump to Om's side on this one. But I don't know if I would really call that an abuse of power. I mean, don't at me is a meme, but a 30-second timeout is a meme too, in my humble opinion. Probably worse. It's probably a longer timeout than I would have given. I wouldn't have given a timeout at all. Oh, that works too. I wonder if that actually crossed up. I don't think so. Looked scary anyway. Uppercut is actually a very good reply to all that. No matter how she puts together the pressure, if there's no blocking, then the uppercut just wins. That was a punish. That was a really bad Tatsu. He probably went for a couple Tatsus and just missed. I don't even remember. Is it like Daigo used to do 2 light Tatsus there? He would land Ultra 1, they'd be whiff light Tatsu, whiff light Tatsu.
The battle has begun. Fight! How long will this go on?
I feel like you can do a medium Tatsu as well, and that might give you better Oki but less meter build. But he did like a slightly delayed the hard Tatsu. I don't know, Rift. I would maybe take your side in this instance. But you did make a specific point to add him. It's not like you were adding him every message. He like told you not to add him and then you did it. That's like hard to defend, but at the same time, like, I don't know. I don't know if I would call the don't at me justified. But again, it was like a don't at me, which is a meme, and fucking a 30-second timeout, which is also a meme. I think you have to FADC the first hit of that, and he didn't get the first hit.
Are you ready? Fight!
You can at me one more time. You have one remaining at. That should be the meme. Someone make that a macro. Instead of don't talk to me or my son ever again, it's you can talk to me or my son once more. You have one remaining talk to me or my son. Ooh. If you had the OS, he could have safe jumped there. He didn't. It was available. I don't think Sagat has anything he can do against the safe jump. The safe jump's not that bad. I mean, you can just block it. Just prevents you from doing other stuff. But then you can do the other stuff after you block the safe jump. Ooh, that was good. That's what Daigo does. That's hard to do. I mean, there's nothing hard about. Ooh, that was bad. There's nothing hard about canceling a left forward into an uppercut, but being ready to cancel any left forward into uppercut while still being able to like fireball cancel them, or do whatever you were gonna do with the left forward before. Takes a little bit of mastery. Ryu doesn't have a great reply to fireballs in this matchup. Besides his own, which are perfectly fine. But, you know, they don't punish fireballs. You can ultra fireball from pretty close. That works. That works in this matchup. If Ryu sees a fireball right now, he can ultra it. It's kind of fast, but, you know, it's doable. It is super fun to play. It's pretty fair. Hasn't changed much since vanilla either. No, I work tonight. Nice. Oh, that's a punish. That's like -7 or something. I don't remember the number. That's -2, I think. No, it was on hit, so it was +2 or something. I don't remember the frames on it. Oni has a couple cars. He might actually, I would believe that Oni has more cars than any other character in this game. Towards medium kick one is best. I want to say he has one off a light somewhere. Maybe just stand short. Wow, look at that. Look at all that invincibility. Ooh, look at that. What a setup. That kills. Air to air Tatsu on a cornered opponent. Or jump in Tatsu, I guess. Rather. The Ryu's EXDP and also Akuma's are both really fucking long. It's like 1 through like 30 or something, 1 through like 35. Oni's is long-ish, but it's not as long as them. Dan's is long, but I think also not as long as them. Seth also has a pretty long one. We haven't technically had an MK11 BAF Cup yet. In fact, there's no technically about it. We haven't had one yet. I like made a bracket for one, but no one joined. And then 2 people joined based on memes, and then Slaying Man joined, thinking it was going to be a tournament. And then I was like, fuck it, because there's only me and Slaying Man. I should have just played against him. I wonder if I would have won. He doesn't consider himself to be very good at the game, and I've got actual NetherRealm experience under my belt. And then I'd be able to say I won the first MK11 BAF Cup if I won. But I was just pissed that there was only one entrant, so I was just like, fuck it. Then Ryu. I'd be alarmed if Dan's was that long. It's kind of unfair that Oni's isn't that long. I think this is probably one of my favorite matchups in any fighting game. I thought to on a cornered opponent. Oh, he didn't whiff punish it. He went for a... I usually just low strong those. You can low fierce them and it's a little stronger, but low strong is already like 60. And low fierce is, I think... Wow, shit, Dan's is longer. I find that alarming. I've never seen the 2 of them go all the way up. You know, every now and then when you see 2 people EXDP at the same time and they both shoot up together. I've never seen Dan do that. I've seen Ryu do it against Ryu, and I've seen Nikuma do it against Ryu. If they're perfectly timed, they won't even touch each other. The active frames and the invincibility will just wear off. Even the same alarms me. I thought Dan's was like 1 through like 10. I knew it was above average. They only need to, in most situations, it only needs to be like 1 through whatever the startup of the move is. In order to be a functional reversal. How did the Oni fuck up? Oh. Oni's is that long too? I don't remember. I swear I've seen Oni and... They both went up a lot together. And Oni's did win, but I think he did it later. Or did Ryu's win? I've already forgotten. Time to lab a bunch of EXDPs against each other. The damage is kind of funny on those too. Because you only get the last hit for a lot of them. And the last hit is usually not very strong. Ryu's EXDP second hit does 50, I believe. So it's like you have this huge fucking uppercut showdown. And both of them shooting up to the top of the screen. And then it's like 50 damage. 2 jabs. Even lower for certain other characters. Serenos was clean, that was a really distant jump. Serenos was the safest anti-air. That's pretty nice. I think those don't work with Omega Sagat. You have to F80C to get EX Fireball Ultra. They won't like juggle on its own. Very nice. He hit the EXDP to get out of that, and Sagat could have just thrown another Fireball, and it would have killed Ryu. So it was a checkmate as soon as he got hit by the EX Fireball. Stuttering more, I must be tired. Light Reflect is really good in this matchup. Ryu is a very strong contender for the most balanced character in this game. People like to talk about his matchups because he's, you know, been done to death. Most played character by a pretty comfortable margin. But his bad matchups are pretty unusual characters, and they're not very bad. They're like 4-6 at worst. And his good matchups aren't very good. They're like 6-4 at worst. And there aren't that many like unbalanced matchups either direction. There's only a few matchups where I'd really say he wins, and a few matchups where I'd really say he loses. He's got excellent design in this game. Oof. Big oof. I got the link. That was cool. Oh, that went all wrong. The overhead whiffed, and then the throw didn't get the... It didn't reach the focus. That was so unsafe. That was so unsafe. Sagat's got a 3-frame jab. The throw would have been a punish too, I think. Back throw would have been great there. I don't remember what the rules are about throw being able to punish 3-frame stuff. -3 stuff. I feel like throw doesn't... Even frame perfect throw doesn't punish -3. But I don't remember what the actual rule is. Ooh, he had to cancel there if he wanted it. Actually, I'm not even sure if he did. That was like a max range crouch jab. Can you still get that into uppercut? I imagine so. It would have worked into EX fireball, I guess. Oof. Close. That was almost chip. He can only afford to block 2 more fireballs, and then the third thing he blocks will kill him. See how he's mixing up the fireball speeds? That was it. Jump short, or just a well-timed air normal would have done it. Blanca? There exist Blanca players? Blanca's okay here. There's some matches where Blanca gets bullied, but I don't think this is one of them. That was nice. That was a trade combo. Remember those? Trade combos died with SF5. Most trade combos work by merit of point blank special moves in neutral, which you don't see very much in SF5, or moves of different strengths trading, which can't happen in SF5. You can still get trade combos in SF5. They'll just be like special move trades with normal. I've seen it with Ed. Ed's little flicker trading with like a jab, and then Ed getting like another flicker on accident, just because he was mashing punches, and it comboing with the first flicker. Stuff like that. Oh yeah, there's the entire character of Karine and her Orochi. With the right timing, that'll leave like a 3-frame window, and it'll trade with normals. Reversal 3-frame normal. And then Karine has like a lot of frame advantage. She can link a Saint Fierce, I think. Probably the most prominent example in the game. Blanca truly tests your matchup knowledge in this game. Blanca has so many things that are busted until you understand how they work. And then he's pretty... He goes like slowly from like top tier to like mid tier to kind of mediocre. Should be able to block this. Even walking in after that was kind of scary. Yes, it means he's a gimmick character. He's like one of the cleanest examples in a Street Fighter game of a gimmick character. There are a lot of things that appear to be very broken mix-ups that are actually just like, you know, not very bad at all. Or like maybe not necessarily even a mix-up, just something you wouldn't expect that's reactable, like that. Like light ball into throw. Like the entirety of Ultra 1. Like Rainbow Roll. Ooh. Epic. Epic whiff. I can't imagine that he stayed that way for 5 versions of the game without it being the way they wanted him to play. Especially not when Ono is supposedly a Blanca main. He's doing better than Blanca. Hard to say. There's very low public faith in Dan. The only Dan player I remember is Ixion in the entire lifespan of the game. I don't even remember like an online Dan warrior. I know that there were still more Dans online than fucking Viper and Rufus. And again as well. At the very least, Dan's pretty easy to play, so I imagine he'd be popular online for that reason. Not easy to win with, though. A lot of Dan's more technical stuff. I shouldn't say more technical because it's not, in the grand scheme of things, it's not that technical. Just close strong combos and close roundhouse combos. A lot of that can be kind of hard, though. Or, like, it's, like, specific. It's not difficult. It's just, like, you know what characters you can get close strong, EX Fireball, and then your next strong is a close strong. Because if it's a close strong or if it's a far strong, like, that affects what you do, what you can do. Tech throw into immediate EX flying Barcelona forward. I hate this Vega player because he did that. I think that does punish that sweep. I think you have to walk forward a lot. The trick about EX Sky High Claw is that Vega's really minus but recovery's really far away. So whatever your punish is, it either needs to go really far or you have to walk before you do it. He's not like really minus, but it's like minus enough that you can get a walk punish. It's a bad matchup for T-Hawk, but most matchups are. It's not super bad. Well, it kind of is. It depends on how well the Akuma plays. This is another one of those matchups that starts like... It starts good for T-Hawk, and then the better players get, the more and more slanted it goes in Akuma's favor. Players in this tournament are pretty high caliber. Nice. Nice punish. Ooh, that read. That was a bad backdash, to be honest. Yeah, fucking T-Hawk sucks at punishing teleport. Yeah, it's you're definitely living your life on the line. Mistimed. It's like kind of in Akuma's control though, is the trick though. Oof. That went far. Depends on the resources. The thing about T-Hawk is his damage actually isn't even that good. Obviously it's good on both of his ultras. But if it's T-Hawk's turn to like put together a combo, the absolute highest damage he can put together most of the time is strong into uppercut, and you'll rarely even see that. But like Akuma can make a little mistake, and T-Hawk can get a lot of damage off of that. If you just fuck up a little bit and you get SPD'd. Or fuck up a little bit and he jab strong uppercut or something like that. Jab, jab, EX, Spire, uppercut. Ooh, that was nice. In all of those instances, you just fucking lose a third of your health as Akuma. A quarter. Give or take. Obviously, he loses like 2/3 of his health if he eats a full ultra. But T-Hawk's burst damage is super good. It's just that his damage in general is low. His damage is bad, but his damage is great off of a little opportunity. Sam Renos would have punished there. It would have been a lot better. He's just walk forward sweep, which ended up getting him some damage as well, but Sermon S would have led to full combo. I know he's trying to hold his ground, but I think teleport away would be fine in a lot of these instances. You can't ultra that. You can't chase it with dashes, you can't chase it with sweep. Oh, that's... I think that was punishable. Akuma didn't bite. I'm pretty sure like a jab would have killed there. It's scary though, because he did it and he immediately did fucking EX SVD, which is invincible. It's dangerous. That's the trick. T-Hawk's dangerous. But you could really see Akuma just controlling the neutral. That's a thing. I like see that a mile away now. But that worked on me for a very long time. You have to never get reminded of Hawk Dive. You have to have a plan already in motion for if he Hawk Dived at any point of his jump. That is a punish. Oh, I'm tired of shit. Only 7 more minutes of this video.
And the battle continues. Fight!
That's like a third strike setup. Sweep into demon flip over their head. Whiff punch into attack from behind is like literally, it's not like sweep starter, I don't think, a third strike. But that's literally like a third strike fucking setup. Oh, failed ultra. Sad. He had another one, I think, right? No. What did he have there? No, yeah, I think he had another one. I don't remember. EX drill, maybe? What's Rose's JP1? Drill. Soul throw? I think. That was probably still a punish. I don't know. Most of the startup, most of the recovery of that move is in the startup, or most of the long duration is in the startup. It doesn't match up with T-Hawk sucks. Not as bad as Akuma. I don't think. It might be as bad as Akuma. Towards Roundhouse and also drills are good for punishing dive at any height. And her fireball game he struggles against. Backdash, Ultra 1, and it worked. Imagine that being your plan. That was punishable, I think, by the way. I think you could have just SPD'd that in 1. Imagine literally like, okay, I'm going to jump in, she's going to block something. That was a punish. I'm going to jump in, she's going to block something. Oh, backdash and immediately Ultra. That's such a weird play. I don't like T-Hawk's focus. Or rather, I don't like his dash. Yeah. He baited a bar out of that, so it was good. There's 3 different camera angles you get based on which version of T-Hawk SPD, and he does 3 different things. He like doesn't even leave the ground for the light version. For the heavy version, he jumps really high. You almost never see the medium version. And I remember, like my friend and I, he'd played T-Hawk for like years already by this point. We were like watching footage and we saw like the medium SPD, and we were like, what the fuck was up with that animation? Because we know the light one and the heavy one so well. But it's like, when do you use medium SPD? T-Hawk was a very fair version of what we, of that idea. I think Seth is the reason we don't give grapplers a DP, or perhaps the reason we don't give Shoryuken characters a grab. And I think Seth is the one where it was kind of like, wow, let's not have more of this. T-Hawk people didn't really care. Maybe certain people cared. T-Hawk was unpopular online to face. But among tournament players, it's like, oh, it's the Yogg's free win. Or at least, like, not a threatening character. Machabo at fucking Combo Breaker. You don't see that much Nikali anymore. It's a shame because he's actually, you know, he brings something unique to the table. SPD? No. I don't know if SPD would have been a punish. SPD is like usually a punish if it looks like it might be. Because it's how fucking fast it is. Oh shit, they're facing each other off. Yeah, or just like, you know, you just see a character you haven't seen in a long time. It's just like, oh yeah. Even if it's a character you don't like that much. Nikali doesn't feel very much like a Shoto to me, gameplay-wise. But he seems to have a lot of Shoto leftovers. Between the dive kick and the stomp and the something about the normals. Not the Seismo. I feel like there's one more thing still. SF5 Ryu feels a bit like a Shoto. God, I didn't even notice they had different voice actors. I guess that is a setting in the arcade version. I would say Akuma. It's tricky. I think Sakura feels more like a Shoto than she ever has before. She wasn't very Shoto-y in this game or Alpha, I feel. It's probably also peak Shoto for Sagat too, although he's had a very Shoto feeling since inception. Akuma turtles more than he rushes down in like a bunch of games, to be honest. Wow, suppose that worked. And that was a hard pickup to get, actually. He was briefly underneath, but he still got the uppercut. Oh no, it's over. I'm gonna go catch a nap before work. And then when I get back from work, I'll probably finish the Raiden video and put it on YouTube. It's like almost done.